All right, y'all. It's Humanity Mac. We about to do this first reaction to Dr. Malachi Z. York admitting on the updated NWPU page that everything he taught before SABAT was all bullshit. And that because everybody was so tied up in religion that he had to go through basically the motions of religion, which in order to get you around to believe in his SABAT bullshit. Okay, and the reason why I'm so vulgar with it right now is because I'm highly upset. And the reason why I want to say they locked Dr. Malachi Z. York up not because he was telling some type of truth. Okay, they locked Dr. Malachi Z. York up because he had something that was way more valuable than a truth. And that, my friends, is power and influence. Okay, when you have power and influence, doesn't matter what religion you have, it doesn't matter what you preaching or teaching any day. It matters how many of these motherfuckers is following and listening to this shit. And at that time, it was prominent and known to not have a sort of black messiah that we haven't given you all yet. This information the US government has been kicking out to the extra nosy motherfuckers who want to know what's going on in the world. They kick all this alien rhetoric bullshit out to them when it's all just propaganda. And him in return take that information back to his people and mix it into lies and a form and a way to deify himself. Papa Baba YANUUN, come the fuck on. Like, yes, he has real science mixed within his doctrine and shit. Yes, he has real esoteric knowledge that is embedded within his doctrine. But the overall gist to the shit is a big capital B dot capital S. Bullshit. Okay? And we're about to react to that bullshit right now. Let's go. Start the intro.
Before this, I was an Etherean, or a Kaku or Myokaku. Way back in the early 1960s, I used to use the word ether a lot, then I just stopped. Well, what I incarnated to teach was SABAT. What I found was my people wrapped up in others' religions, all kinds of beliefs. They would ask me all kinds of spookism questions. All about God, devil, Allah, shaitan, angels, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. Always the Bible and the Quran. Books that were not sent down to our Salao race, the Africans. The Bible and the Quran were not our race. They were people of the Mesopotamia region. We are, by seed and race Africans, or that is what we Nagaru are called. Their deities that came down to them were Anunnaki, not related to us in any way. Our deities who came down to us are Panajuru. I taught from the Bible and Quran in the old schools because that is all they asked of me. I saw Noble Drew Ali, what Sheikh Daoud taught, what W.F. Muhammad taught my people, also Ahmadiyya, Shiite, Sunni, always Islamism in some form. I answered people's questions as they asked them, yet always pointed out the mistakes in each religion, which made me hated. Gave them a unique symbol, the six-pointed star and Ankh with crescent, knowing people will say they are not Israelites like us, they are not Christians like us, they are not Muslims like us. I knew that with our symbols it would create questions. Knew with our name, the Nubian Islamic Hebrews, it also would create questions. So I prepared all who were with me to be able to answer their questions yet not hear them in blind faith. I gave you all that you wanted until I was able to give you what you really needed. So I closed the books on YANUUN and taught each school of thought, also became Ansarullah community to link them to Nubia. So it's in Dongola or Napata in ancient Egypt. Note, the flag of Al-Mahdi of the Sudan, a Nagar descendant from Ghana by his wife, mother of Abdur Rahman al-Mahdi, born 1885 to 1959 AD. So al-Mahdi, born 1845 to 1885 AD in Sudan's Dongola, was of an ancient Egyptian bloodline. His wife Maqbula was of Ghana, West Africa, whose ancestors migrated down to Ghana from ancient Egypt, became a Kananu. So on his flag with a black background, you see two pyramids and a spear and crescent. So he knew his roots were between the two pyramids of Khufu and Menkaure, that would be Khafre. He knew the path back too, as the Quran calls it in Quran 53:49, and surely he, that is, Allah, he is master of, the satyrs of the Sirius, dog star system. Right in their Quran it says their Rab, who is Allah, is master of the satyrs of the Sirius star system. He, al-Mahdi, knew that secret because he knew the whole Quran by age 9, and wrote his own book, a Ratib. So I linked our lost people to the Sudan, the blacks, as Sudan, no other Islamic school. He called his followers the Aiders, al-Ansar, helpers. The Arabian mourner was sent to his own people, Arabs in Arabia, who under Fatima, the daughter of their prophet, and other relatives moved into Africa after his death, June 8, 632 AD. But because of teachers before me, many of our people accepted the Islamic religion from Arabs who told them it was their own religion, always existed, older than sun, moon, and stars. These were not actual facts, yet it spellbound our people who were lost. So they believed it, accepted it, and so I had to get into it to get them out of it. Prophet Muhammad of Arabia or...
So I rest my case. The science is real. The esoteric knowledge comes from documented sources. But the overall gist to it is bullshit. It's bullshit. Okay? Science is science because the Most High made it science. You understand? And it gave those secrets to beings that were made before us. And they exposed it when they weren't supposed to. And so I'm calling niggas out. B-Dale niggas, the Blue Pill nigga, Diving Waters Deep, whoever the fuck do it, or Billy Carson, the two Woo SABAT niggas that be on that page from London, who also pushing this bullshit ass rhetoric and doctrine is bullshit. Stop misleading our fucking people. Or you know what? These fake spiritual comedic ass niggas who always still have to run to the Bible and source shit because that's the only real book. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High. That's the only real book that has current eventful things going on right now that they love to run back to, but will deny its real purpose, will deny its real origin. And I'm going to have a part 2 out showing you how the other brother B-Dale, who references Dr. Malachi Z. York all the time, runs to the Bible amply throughout his hour-long videos. But yet he'll still deny how true the Bible is and why current events going on right now, over 2,000 years ago. Okay? All praise to the Most High. This is ridiculous, y'all. Don't be led astray. Know what's up. Know why they fight so hard to prove it wrong. Because it's really real.